Hey everyone.
Good morning.
Day 17, Dix Creek Gap. We can come up from the Days Inn in Clayton. There's Trail Magic behind us. They stuffed us full of yummy food, eggs, sausage. What'd you have?
I had actually a pancake, eggs, and sausage bites, I think they were.
Yeah, a little sausage nugget.
Were delicious.
Thing. Very yummy. The people are so nice. I feel shameful coming up out of town and taking advantage of the Trail Magic, but they insist and they love hearing our story, and they're just very amazing people coming out here, dedicate their time. Last night it rained so freaking hard, and look at the setup they have behind us. I mean, you have to get up here early to get that all set up. I mean, they got 3 easy ups up, they got grills in there, they got tables, they got coolers. I mean, it is nuts how much they drag up here and set up for us hikers. So.
And the trail is busy today. It's Saturday, and the trail is busy. And they're through hikers. They're not weekend hikers that we're seeing down there with the Trail Magic. They're through hikers. They just came off the trail from last night with that torrential rain. They were staying at the shelter or whatever that was up there. So.
Yep. So we're stepping. We're headed Nobo into Winding Stair Gap. That's our goal in 5 days. We got a 5-day food supply on our back, which is always heavy. I'll be eating a lot of that. And this is going to be the most aggressive hiking I have ever done in my life. Yeah. So all you other hikers can laugh at me, but this is going to be crazy. We go over Standing Indian Mountain, which is a 5,000, I think 500 footer, 5,000. That'll be the highest mountain I've ever hiked in my life, with a pack on my back.
Yeah.
I don't care how you go up it, how it's graded, how it's switched back. I don't care. It's 5,000 feet that I'm hauling this took us over. Very excited, very nervous, very scared. Just can't wait to experience it.
I think that's tomorrow. I think we'll hit Standing Indian tomorrow.
Yeah, not today, but it happens in this section.
Yes.
We just started a hike. Dix Creek Gap is right behind me. It's just overcast and misting on us right now, partially because we're in a cloud. But we are stepping. We are stepping, and this is our first day back on trail after a 4-day break. I never walked in the clouds as much as I have on the Appalachian Trail. This is only day 17, but look at them rocks up there on the side of the hill. And it's just really peaceful walking on a cloud. I mean, you get wet, but it's not like it's rain. It's not rain. It's just like this mist on you, but it's refreshing too. It's cool. I'll take it over the 80-degree heat in the sun any day. Headed down into some gap, I'm sure. I'm sure it's Plum Orchard Gap, but nice little creek running next to us. I highly doubt it would be running this way if it wasn't for the 2 inches of rain we got last night. Well, it wasn't Plum Orchard, it was Cowart Gap. We just went through it. We're headed up. You go through the gaps, what do? You go up. I don't know of a single through hiker that enjoys gaps other than to get picked up or dropped off at. I know I don't. I'd rather stay up on the ridgeline, but I know that that's not possible, so up we go. This is a good one. This is the best one of the day. Yep. Whew. Woo woo. We did it.
Basically, that's less steep than what we just did. So I consider it a flat.
On this GoPro, it all looks flat to them. They don't even know what the hell we're huffing and puffing over. All cameras do. Make the steepest hill look like you're just walking on a flat road. It's crazy. Coming down into Plum Orchard Gap, but this trail is like grease lightning. It's awfully slimy. Check out this stream. It comes right out of the ground. And up above us is just nothing but mountainside. You don't even see that there's water there. And it just comes right out underneath this rock. So it started raining on us. Instead of walking in the cloud, it's actually raining on us. So we're getting our packers unpacked. Wendy trying to do the packer by herself just to try it, but I'm here to help her. She needs.
That's exactly right. Let's see. The bottom half is tucked under here.
But you just tuck the packer in behind your
you know, the arms and stuff you can fold in around in your bag, so you can walk without it on you and just covering your bag. And then it started raining, so you just unfold it and then you slip into the packer.
And you fix the pocket so that
and then if it stops raining again, you can
tuck it back in.
Tuck it back in. And where we're hiking together as a team, we can help one another.
Right.
But you can do it totally solo.
And that's what I wanted to try, is doing it totally solo. And I don't think I'm going to really zip the front unless it really gets going down.
The thinner you are, the better off. And Wendy, lift your arm, I'll show them the pit zips.
Yep, you can undo that halfway for me if you want. Let me hold it.
There's pit zips here that you can vent.
Just halfway.
In the, I don't know if that's coming out, in the GoPro app.
It is.
But you can adjust it. You can go all the way down or half, and it'll help vent.
Right.
We're going to try hiking with them kind of unzipped, just protecting us, because we kind of, with these big packs on, we kind of lean forward.
Right. And we want to keep somewhat dry and keep our shoulder straps dry, because the only thing that wasn't covered with the packer was our shoulder straps, and they're horrible wet. Don't want wet, mushy straps.
Yeah, and in our luck, we just did all this. We'll take 4 steps and it'll stop raining. Straight up, literally.
Oh, well. Then I can just slip it off easily.
And we'll just tuck it away again. So.
Ready to go?
I am. Do it.
All right.
Well, it didn't stop raining. It started raining harder. So we're happy to have the packers on. We'll see how they do. I don't mind getting wet as long as I'm not cold. And it's really warm out today, so it probably won't be a problem. But it definitely is raining. I'll probably zip up the front that's why I got it on, to try to keep me dry. So we'll see how that goes. When I first got the pack, I couldn't put it over my bag and zip it because I was so fat, but I've lost enough weight that it works now. I just zipped it and it fits, and it's raining. So, I've not got my rain pants on. My pants are just going to get wet. My feet are going to get wet. It just is what it is. Plum Orchard Gap, shelter that way. I don't know how far that way. I can't even see it. I'm not huge on hiking down into shelters. Just personally, I'm actually weird. Like, a lot of these shelters are, you know, 0.3, 0.4, and it don't sound like a lot, but most of the shelters are 0.3, 0.4 right downhill off the trail. And then you gotta hike down in, hike back up out, and it's like, man, like, if I don't need to stay at the shelter, then a lot of times I'm like, I keep stepping. We'll figure it out.
Why does it say?
Home beside this really cool big rock. It's pretty cool. Has some kind of pretty right there, and I don't know that any camera would do it justice. All the lichen on the trees is just fluorescent green, and the clouds are starting to move out, and sun's just starting to burn through. Humidity is off the charts in this rain. It's pretty impressive. Like, awesome. This is like this is something like out of Magic Movie Horror Night. Wow.
Look how thick and tangled and... But it kind of looks cool with all the drops dripping off it.
Yeah.
These little drips.
The sun is trying so hard to burn through the clouds, and it is so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. I could stand here and just wallow in the beauty, straight up. Wow. You guys are sick of hearing wow, but I see blue sky. Blue sky. Smiling at me. Nothing but blue sky is all I see. 3,000 feet. That means we go over Standing Indian here in a day or so. We're going to be hiking up 2,000 feet from this point easily. At some point, we got to lift our butts up 2,000 feet
I think.
to go over Standing Indian.
Oh, it's actually a.
We found an empty sign. I think we're at Blue Ridge Gap, but I don't feel like checking. I think this is where we weren't sure if we could get picked up or not, but there's a car parked there.
Trail magic. Take the trash. Don't leave it here.
And people leave it there. People drink the water and leave the water bottles. And someone comes back up and gets them, but that's bad as far as I'm concerned. Well, back into the jungle. We hit that gap. Come out of that gap. What do? Straight up. And that sun coming through the clouds over there. It was just pouring on us. And now the sun's out. Look at all the crystals in the trees from the rain. Wow. We're like a mile from the North Carolina border. I didn't think I'd be getting here today. I have very, very mixed feelings about it. Yeehaw. Big old trees come down. You gotta walk underneath it. It's like, oh, it ain't going anywhere, but it's just the idea of it.
Make it fit.
Climbing some mountain just before Bly Gap. There's the overlook here. It is pretty. The wind is really picked up. Hope Bly Gap is not in the wind. I'm not too excited for that, but we'll see what we got when we get there. Do the limbo now. Lower. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get my fat ass underneath it.
You have to bend over. Over.
This would be a little painful. Oh, wait, slippery.
You're almost there. You should be good to stand now. Ooh, baby.
Holy shit. That was doing something.
Yeah.
It's late in the day. I'm sure there's nothing sexy about that.
Guess what this sign says? Better turn it so I can read it because it's looking at me right now. It says North Carolina, Georgia line.
Wow.
Woo woo!
That is awesome. Hey everyone, we're here. We did it. North Carolina!
Sign right there, we're on the border.
Oh, it's a crazy day. I didn't think it'd be this day that we did it, but we're gonna get over into Bly's Gap. We're gonna chill out for the night.
We're not too far from there. I think we're like a half a mile from there. I'm hoping. It said 0.8 a while ago, so I'm hoping we're only a half a mile because I'm done.
Yeah, we're done. We're ready to call it a night. We feel good overall. Just tired. It's raining on us. We're ready to set up our tent. Hopefully not in the wind. I'm really nervous about the wind, but we'll figure it out. But we're here. We did it. North Carolina and still stepping.
See you later. You double yours or you leave yours single layered?
We just got into Bly Gap. 9 miles. The camping is actually up on that ridge, but the wind is coming from that side, and the wind up there is insane. So we come down here. There's some camp spots. They're not pretty, but we're all making it work. There's both of us here, 4 or 5 people here tonight, and we're setting up down here to get out of the wind because the wind is ripping the top of that ridge, which is where all the campsites are. Making it work best we can. I got a bear bag hang up over there. Hopefully we get through the night. The trees look good, and
to look horrible. I didn't see any widowmakers. Nothing looked super dead. So, because we're down here, the wind is pretty much going over the top of the trees. I stood there and looked at it for like 5 minutes, watching the trees. And the trees right around us aren't moving too much compared to the ones up on the ridge. So, Wendy and I in the tent. We're having to share a tent tonight. It's really cold, and there was no place for her to really set up. We had 4 other people here, and we took a spot that worked for us, and we had to be off that ridge. And there just really wasn't room for Wendy. And this is a 3-person tent, so we're making it work. And it is cold. I'm actually cold. I got my puffy on.
47 right now, but of course that's not out in the wind.
It probably is 47, but we got damp. We hiked in the rain all day,
Yeah.
and the wind is just whipping on us.
It is.
And it just cools you right down. So, anyways, we're done for the day. See ya.